Hello all, Havoc here. Alright, so last episode we got our rear thrusters put on and a little bit other miscellaneous builds going on. We did a few more extra things than just that, but hey, we got that decorative section there going. And so now I want to work on getting our thruster packs built. And I'm not sure how I want to do that. So we have all this forward momentum from those two massive large thrusters. Well, now we need to figure out how we're going to stop. So let's go ahead and F5. Let's look at the front silhouette of the ship and see what makes sense. Alright, so I'm thinking maybe banks of mediums. Like going up the face of this in 45 configuration. Because this inside area is not very well utilized. So if we go, hold on, let's grab this. Carve those out. I mean, to top to bottom, medium thrusters. Those are 7s. Wow, that's why? Why is that a thing? Okay. No. Yes. 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 All right, so I missed. So we'll go flat. Back 1 and then 45. Making sure we're matching up side to side. So, like so. And then, like so. No, that is not where I clicked that. Some of these blocks, they seem to just slide. There's no like locking in place. So something like that. That doesn't look too bad at all. Actually looks, whoa, hey, what are you doing in there? All right, let's come over here. Did I go to the bottom? I shouldn't have. No, I don't want this here. All blocks there. Because in theory, I don't want to walk past there and get our faces melted off. And I like how we're keeping that block there as well. So I'll give it some symmetry top to bottom. So 7. Okay. So like so. Oh, come on, get back there. And place. So now we should be able to hit F5 and then come into here. Statistics. Wow. To look at the difference. With all those thrusters, we are not gonna stop. Wow. Wow. That is absolutely crazy. That is absolutely just mind-blowing crazy that we're just not gonna stop. We're what's the ratio? 290 to 1840. Whew. Look at that maximum speed difference. It's 394 meters a second versus 60 meters a second. But we're going to take a minute to slow down. That's kind of crazy. All right, so how many more medium thrusters do we have? Those are smalls. Okay, so we have, what, 23? Yeah, 23 medium thrusters left. We need a ton more. Ooh, wait a minute. So in last episode, we were talking about kind of putting them in the thrusters in like thruster packs coming off of here. I think maybe we'll use them on the sides, and it'll break up the sideline a little bit too. So if we come out here, we have what, 3 blocks? 1, 2, 3, right? So let's do groups of 4. So we use 7. Do I want to use these or these? Actually, I think we're going to use these. So let's come back from the front. Let's come back 4 blocks. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually 5, because I'm going to 3, 4. Back to 7. Rotate it. So we do it like this, and then we do 4 of these. We do another set over there and another set over there. That will give us a good kick. I don't think it's going to be enough, but it's a start. And drone, yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Seven. So the advantage I have for doing it this way is we're less likely to be in the area where the thrusters are. That's what I'm trying to do. Is we're not going to walk per se right there. We might park ships there, but we can park where the cockpits aren't facing the direction that's a problem. So downward thrust is going to be 31 meters a second. So we're going to double that. We're going to get up to 62 meters a second. Oh, excuse me. So that should be okay. You know, it'd be kind of nice for these calculations and stuff if we could change the gravity. We had a slider like this that would change the gravity, so you could see, like right now we're able to push downward at 31 meters a second, and if we change this, or sorry, if we had lifting thrusters, we'd be able to change the gravity to see how we're doing relative. That'd be kind of nice. All right. So that's not what I wanted to do. I was counting, not tearing blocks away. There we go. Better. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4. 7. Rotate. And then if this doesn't end up being enough thrust, we can do this, and then we'll build a little armor like deck around it to make like it looks like an actual engine pod. But for now, I kind of like this. This will work. We might be able to find some type of grating to put over this to give it some decor. And so we're going to have enough? Yeah, we're going to have enough. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. The other side of that is we can also increase the length of this. We can come back 2 more, 3 more before we start getting to the area that I was concerned about. So now we're up to 61 meters a second. That's good. We're fine. That's just as much as we have going forward. So the only direction we're really totally just overpowered is forward, which I'm okay with that. A lot to get up and go. So this is looking good. So we got forward, backwards, down. We need our lateral thrust and our upward thrust. Upward thrust we might kick off to large thrusters because these are XLs. But where do we tuck them in? I'm thinking it's going to have to be somewhere in this area. Say what, 4 large? What about back here? Because thrust isn't relative, just like it is in Space Engineers. Hovercraft it is, which is odd that they have it in one vehicle, not all the rest. What if we did like kind of like how we did with those air vents on the top? 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Yeah, I kind of like that idea. Let's go take a look. Get 4 larges. Are we gonna fit through? I don't think we can. Yep, we can. All right. So sketchy. Just like. All right. So let's make us 4 larges. So capital vessel, all things. Let's see. Thrust ratio is, where is it on there? Radioactive, airtight, size, placeability, mass, volume, force. 192 metric newtons. 920. Do it. Okay. So we put 40 units down. That's 40 metric newtons of rotational force. That's 150 metric newtons of force. That's, wow, that's crazy. Hull shields, teleporter. I'm gonna have a teleporter on there. But we have to have a warp drive. That begs the question is, where do we put it? Because the warp drive is probably one of the largest blocks in the game, I think, isn't it? 325? 363. It's relatively the same size as our large thruster. Oh, those other fuel tanks, I had idea of where to put those. Let's see here. We'll continue looking through here, see what other shenanigans we got. What is this? Offline protection. We don't need that. CPUs we don't use either. Whoa. What are we running out of? So we're getting 2. What's a flux coil made out of again? Titanium, neodymium, and cobalt. So we are out of resources in some way, shape, or form. So we need power coils, my bad. And those... need what? Huh, that's weird. So we need 6 power cores and 24 oscillators. Those are the oscillators there. Oscillators need neodymium also. So I'm going on a limb saying the 13 bars of neodymium is not enough. So we're gonna have to do some resource hunting here really soon. All right. So where did our thrusters go? There we go. Let's go see what they look like. Let's get them placed and see if this is even the right direction we want to go. Perhaps maybe I should have just made one. But we can also tear them apart. We have a deconstructor. Excuse me. And why? Why? Alright, let's get out of here. Let's see how big these guys really are. That's not as bad as I was expecting, actually. Alright, so if we come in from the south side corner, it's one, that's two, that's two. Say about there. And we do the same thing again. So 1, 2, 1, 2. And we do that twice. Do it here, and then we'll do it again on the other side. I think that should be more than adequate. Hoping. Alright, so 80 meters a second in lift. So once we do double that up, we'll get 160 meters in lift. 8 times 2. So we're going to go with that. We need to go back in there and turn off all our thrusters. Still have an hour left of fuel. Probably going to bring them in 2 more each. I don't like how far out they are in comparison to what we have here. The other side of that would be recessing them a block. Would help with armoring them. Yeah, that'd be totally feasible, right? So 5. Hold on. So if we do, this is our main flight deck, right? We don't really want a lot of shenanigans going on up here, but if we're doing main approaches this way in a nice straight even line, we already know there's hull going on here, so why don't, oh yeah, I think, okay, hear me out. Okay, so this thing is pretty good size, right? So let's get it back on our toolbar. It's only too wide though. Alright, so we're going to be facing them down. So when we're facing them down, I want to have, we're going to do this. Okay. Boom, just like that. And then I'm going to put antennas and such off of this to give it a sense like this is something important. Maybe put some guardrails around it or something. Should we move it over one so this block is in line with that? Yes. Tab back to the thruster. Okay. So we're going to do like this. Go back to here. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, yes, I like that better. It was the first time we had it like that, to where to see the 2 circles on the top are left to right. Get back in there. So by putting them this way, So we go F4. Oh, well, that isn't working out the way I intended. Because it splits the block. Let's try to utilize that circle to put antennas on. Yeah, it just doesn't work. Not the way I had envisioned it. Alright, so I'm going to go through here. Let's see. Kind of like these. That doesn't look too bad. I don't know. Play around with it, but for certain, we're going to go ahead and tuck those in. That definitely gives it a look. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think I'm going to do that angle here, how it comes down. I think I'm going to do that coming back. No, that doesn't work. I was thinking a reversed angle of this coming back, but it would be coming from this direction going that way. And that would mess with approach to getting underneath here. So, P thrusters, make sure those are off. And if we have to, do we have room for another set? Yep. So we could run 6 of these large thrusters. Like it. Actually, we're gonna do it. That's just how we're gonna run. We're gonna run 6 of these. Do we have a block? Can we make a tube? That will run between them. So it needs to be a smaller, it would be that? Yeah, they just don't, that's just not in a good spot. Oh, wait. What if we did it like this? Alright, that might be something we could do. To where we actually like make a piped look between the 3 thrusters and maybe push it into here. That could be a thing. We could work on that. Alright, so we're going to wrap it up here today. I appreciate you guys coming out and watching the episodes, and don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. This is Havoc. Have fun, and keep gaming.